It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game. It's the Washington Commanders and the San Francisco 49ers. Hello to everyone watching. Joined by Brock Ewart up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find... First play, he's going to throw. Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play. Keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a 49er first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Taken in on the right side by Pearson. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They toss right side to McCaffrey. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
First carry here for Jordan James. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Purdy on the play action. This one's out for Pearson on the left side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 4. Finds him over the middle. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. All set up now for 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Completed over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. The throw is caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the air again. Purdy. This one's caught. And he's tackled for no gain. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
At the 6-yard line.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. He's got it! Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown! No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I have...
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive from McCaffrey. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead. Well, the defense is energized with that stop.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey, and he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Short pass brought in, and he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Kittle makes the catch, and he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Trey Amos. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the 21. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up.
A 38-yard attempt.
Moody knocks it through. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even...
Pretty throwing here on first. We'll get this over the middle to Pearsall. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. It is Cup, left side. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The 49ers picked up the fumble and ran it home. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays...
Purdy on first down. It's him on the in route. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Handoff now from the gun. Give him 3 on that game. And that's a 49er first down.
Yet another example why the ball finds its way in this guy's hands time after time. He's a playmaker, and he knows how to get the yards they need. Maybe not a ton there, but enough to move the sticks.
Play action now with Purdy. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Back to the air on second. Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the gun is Purdy. He rolls to his right. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's another 49er.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Completed to his running back. But of a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now, 7 to go. Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Purdy now on 4th down. Pearsall there to grab it. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and kick up the first.
That's good. 4-8.
From the red zone now. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Purdy looking to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get more points to end a lopsided first half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 31-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
And Washington into the dime here, defending pass, 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
49-yard line.
Here's Purdy to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Marshawn Lattimore for the secondary for the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They're set up at the 35 now. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Here's 2nd and 14. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. but there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Commander. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
2nd and 3. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he'll get it up to the 27. 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
And the 49er first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Hits his running back. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. With James. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Purdy. Finds the in route complete. He's still going at the 30. Running down the left side. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of.
Brings up a San Francisco first down.
Kane, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a pickup of 11. That's a 49er first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Now run, James. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Here we go, second and very long. Finds him on the crossing line. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Purdy trying on fourth down. Kittle makes the catch. And this is down all the way to the 3. What a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
To the air again. Purdy. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
They're going to pass it here. Connects on the crosser. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes it's breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Cut by Jennings. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10.
That's another 49er.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
To throw again, it's Purdy. He's got it, it's in close. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers put up even more points in a win. George Kittle, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
49ers earn the win in this one. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.